Howdy folks, welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty jingles. I have been getting a little carried away with all of the 300,000 subscriber giveaway videos that I've been putting up lately, and I really shouldn't forget that I have to, put some tank videos up too. So here we go. World of Tanks once again. This is another epic win video. Here we have the FV4202, the British Tier 10 medium tank. It's being driven by Daredevil 473. He's not a particularly good player, he's not a particularly bad player, he's, like most of you out there, just a Joe average World of Tanks player. The FV4202 fitted with the legendary Royal Ordnance L1A1 105mm gun. This gun was so good that everybody in NATO fitted it to their tanks. The Leopard used a licensed version produced by Rheinmetall of this British Royal Ordnance gun. The M1 Abrams used a licensed production version of this L1A1 gun. Hell, after the fall of the Soviet Union, there were even T-55s that were fitted with this gun. It is that good a piece of machinery. And it's received a buff. A couple of patches back, the rate of fire of this gun was buffed. And while I wouldn't go so far as to say I didn't like the FV4202 prior to the rate of fire buff, I really didn't see what was special about this tank. It's very mobile, but it's not very fast. The British medium tanks, that's kind of their thing, up at the higher tiers anyway. Oh, watch this shot. This is the accuracy of the gun that I'm talking about. Look at that. But yeah, the British high tier mediums, the Centurions and the FV4202, they're very mobile tanks. They're manoeuvrable. The power to weight ratio is very, very good. There's a lot of grunt in the engine, but the top speed, well, you try to do things in the British mediums that you can quite easily get away with in the American and the Russian mediums, for example, because they're so fast, and the German mediums, and they'll just get you killed when you try to do it in a British medium, because the top speed is, it's not slow, but it's definitely not a fast medium tank. The manoeuvrability, on the other hand, very, very good. But there was never anything really special about the FV4202, but now that the rate of fire on that gun's been buffed, this is actually, it's a very, very good all-round Tier 10 medium. It's reasonably fast, it's highly manoeuvrable, very quick to accelerate, deadly accurate, quick aiming. It's just an all-round decent. Doesn't really excel at any one thing, but it's not particularly bad at anything either. He's trying to head up the hill. He's been spotted. Oh, the WZ-120 pulled back just in time to allow him to get shot in the ass. But the grunt in the engine, the power to weight ratio of this thing, going up this steep incline, he's quick enough to get around there without getting shot twice. And he's now in cover, or he's out of line of sight of the guy that just shot him there. And he's made it to the top of the hill. And oh, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. Gun depression is also not bad at all, and it really does not matter what kind of armour those tanks have. The armour on top of the tanks is not very good at all, and nobody's paying any attention to him yet. Nope, none of them are paying any attention to him whatsoever. He's going to try to finish off this IS-4 straight in the top of the turret. IS-4 does not have the gun elevation unless he needs to back up to be able to fire up the hill. Look at that, he cannot point the gun up at him. Oh, is he going to get one shot off? Is he going to get one shot off? He still doesn't quite have the gun depression. Come on, reload. Let's see. Oh! That's the rate of fire buff on the FV4202's 105mm gun for you. The IS-4 managed to get one shot off, and it bounced. Sucks to be him. Oh, Daredevil's in trouble. He's going to lose his tracks. Surely he's going to lose his... He didn't lose his tracks. And... worth it. He's now ran behind the E100. He's loaded Hesh. Fantastic ammunition for shooting at flat-sided targets like that E100. Not so good, however. Would have been far better off with APCR, shooting at the front drive wheel of the E100. Hesh is basically... It's high explosive. As far as World of Tanks is concerned, it's high explosive ammunition that has much, much better penetration than normal high explosive. But like high explosive ammunition, shots at the front drive wheel of that E100. If he'd had APCR, it would have blown the tracks off the E100, gone through the hull on the other side, and done a couple of hundred damage. But the Hesh just explodes on the drive wheel. Similarly, still got the Hesh loaded, shooting at the side of an Object 432. And the side of an Object 432 is pretty much just tracks, so minor explosive damage only, even if he did blow the tracks off. Well, he's out of Hesh now, so it's back to APCR. The Object 432 is still up there somewhere. There he is. Shooting at the front. Much better with APCR straight through the armour. 432 manages to penetrate him in return. He's using the wreck of the E100 as cover, but the 4202's turret isn't particularly strong. But he's got him. That's what matters. Unfortunately, his commander has been injured, and that's going to affect his... Well, it's not just going to affect his view range. The commander also gives a bonus of 10% of the commander's crew skill to everybody else in the tank. So when you lose the commander in your tank, everybody thinks, well, you know, I've just lost a bit of view range. Well, you know, that's bad enough. But you haven't just lost a bit of view range. Every other crew member of your tank is performing at reduced efficiency. There's the Jaegeru, and no, oh, damn it. The upper hull of the Jagdpanzer E100, angled at that kind of angle, you're never going to penetrate, even with APCR. However, the Jagdpanzer E100 just got his ticket punched by a friendly Jaegeru, and there's a T110E4 in the open, and you couldn't ask for a better target than this. Unfortunately, well, the shot went exactly where he aimed it, but he aimed it behind the T110E4. He's playing at around about 25 frames per second. I wonder if that was a lag issue, but he does get a second shot in. And the T110E4 is caught completely out of position here. He's going for the artillery. He's going to try and kill one of them, and he does before the Jaegeru and Daredevil manage to punch his ticket as well. So T110E4 taken out. They are still losing, but not by much. This has been a very, very close match. The scores are 11-12, and he comes around the corner and runs right into the enemy IS-7, who lands a nasty shot into him, but he doesn't panic. He doesn't panic and just fire at him. You don't want to be shooting at the front of hull down IS-7s. Instead, he maintains his nerve and he manoeuvres around him so he can guarantee the kill. So a nice bit of driving there. Not bad at all. Now, while he's manoeuvring to avoid getting hit by artillery after being spotted by the IS-7, the more alert amongst you will have noticed that his Sixth Sense skill hasn't been going off. This is another consequence of having your commander taken out. You also lose the Sixth Sense skill. Now, I'm pretty sure Daredevil hasn't actually realised this at this point because of what you're about to see him doing. And more importantly, well, we're going to see the benefits of having a fully active commander. So, the situation calls for a spot of reconnaissance. They've got 2 artillery and a Rheinmetall Baltic Tier 8 tank destroyer, and there's just Daredevil and the Jaegeru on his team still in play. So he's going to move up and he's going to attempt to spot the artillery. Pops out. Pops back into cover. Sixth Sense doesn't go off. Well, no, it doesn't go off because your commander's dead. Pops out. Binocular telescope. Active. Doesn't see anything. Fixes his commander. Instantly spots the Conqueror gun carrier. Just that little bit extra view range. And don't forget, it's not all just about the view range of your machine, because stationary vehicles with camo nets up like that Conqueror gun carrier and very, very well trained camouflage crews drastically reduce the range at which you can spot them. So every little bit helps in situations like this when you're trying to find artillery and stealthy tank destroyers. Getting the commander back into action was all it took, even with the benefit, and there's the Rheinmetall Baltic, but even with the benefit, and now he has been detected. Proximity spotted, close within 50 meters of a vehicle, and it doesn't matter what the view range and camo skills involved are, you're going to detect each other. He doesn't really want to be sitting on top of that hill with a bat-chat artillery. Certainly doesn't want to be sitting immobile with a bat-chat artillery. The Jaegeru is on perilously low health. He puts one in. Is he going to try to ram him? No. No, he doesn't. Okay, the Jaegeru's gone, but he should be able to reload before the Baltic can turn the gun around and reload, and he's got him. Now, where's the bat-chat artillery? Is he ready to fire? Is he reloading? I guess we're soon going to find out. And it seems he's going to live. Chances are the bat-chat artillery had expended its magazine load on the Jagdpanzer E100. In either case, he's well out of the way now. He's no longer being spotted. Now he has to find the little bugger. and those things are quick. And tier 10 artillery has enough health that you can't, as you saw shooting at the Conqueror gun carrier, you can't one-shot kill them. Well, possibly with high explosive, but you take a chance when you fire high explosive. It's got to penetrate to do that full damage. So the chances are, in order to win, he's going to have to find him and put 2 shots into him. Whereas the Batchat artillery only has to hit him once. But now he has his commander up, and he's got his 6th Sense skill back in action. He's got a fighting chance. This is one of the ways you can use the 6th Sense skill, even if you haven't detected the target that you're looking for. If 6th Sense goes off, you know he can see you. So from that, you can figure out where he's going to be. Exploit? No. It's a creative use of game mechanics. Working as intended. Still, it's got to be pretty tense, because 6th Sense doesn't go off until 3 seconds after you've been spotted. You know, it doesn't say you have been spotted now. It's telling you you got spotted 3 seconds ago. So it's still, you know, it's still a tricky circumstance to be in, especially with an auto-loading artillery trying to find you just as hard as you're trying to find him. So what's he gonna do? Well, this up here is one of the favoured hiding spots, particularly of French artillery, because they're quick enough to get here. And we know that this artillery is going to be on full health, because he has not been spotted the entire game, and because he hasn't been spotted, nobody's been shooting at him. So it is going to take 2 shots to kill him, and he's nosing out around this little ridge here, he's checking out all the obvious hiding spots, but there's just nothing there. Now the one place that he hasn't checked is up the top road, by grid reference A1. But going around the corner, just clearing his corners there before he just... He's being very, very careful. But he's being as careful as he needs to be. There isn't a lot of time left, though. He's going to have to find and kill this guy quick, or cap. Is he at the back of the cap? Doesn't appear to be. He's popped up, 6th Sense has not gone off. Don't know where this guy is. The one place where he's likely to be now is at the top end of that road, up at A1, but you've got to be real, real careful. There he is. There he is. Okay, right. Now, if he'd been on this side of that road, that's why Daredevil was driving up into this corner, so he could proximity detect him without giving him the chance of shooting at him. Drive up to that rock cluster by the edge of the road, and 6th Sense would have gone off. And, well, rather, they would have both lit each other up, even without having line of sight, because they were so close to each other. But he was in the bushes on the other side of the road. And now, he's definitely moved up. Yep, there he is. Oh. Playing chicken. One shot from that guy could kill him. And he's going to have to hit him twice. What's his gun elevation like? Yeah, no, he can't go over the top and take him out. He will plant a shot right into his lower glacis. And the clock is ticking down. Oh, what's he going to do? I mean, that guy is definitely loaded by now. He does have 4 shots with Daredevil's name all over them. Well, you can force him to abandon his position and come to you by sitting in the cap circle. But there's not an awful lot of time left. He does technically have enough time to win by capping. There's only just enough time to do it. But the Batchat's never going to let him win by capping. Question is, where's he going to go? Is the Batchat low enough profile to be able to sneak all the way around? Because he's not going to want to just pop up. He's not going to want to just drive straight around the corner and come straight into the cap circle. Because, well, he could get away with it. He's going to take a hit. But he could kill Daredevil with the one hit that he would get off. So this is going to be tense, no matter what. Oh, he's taking his time, which probably means he's going the long way around. And he's been spotted. He's been spotted. Where is he? Where the hell is he? He can't sit in the cap circle. There he is. There he is. Yep, he's done it. Oh, and he missed. But he's got another 3 shots where that came from. There's now no possibility of capping whatsoever. Oh, he's gonna have to kill him. And he's blown his own tracks off. No. No. Damaged tracks. took damage sliding down the hill going after those guys on the top corner. And he doesn't use the repair kit. The clock is ticking down. Oh, is this going to cost him the game? Oh no, I can't watch. There he is. There he is. High explosive loaded. 2 seconds left on the clock. What a way to finish. Steals the win. Nearly 7,000 damage done. Radley Walters medal with 2 seconds left on the clock. Don't make me watch a replay like that again. It's no good for my blood pressure. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. As always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.